Hey guys, this is Sean Sandridge and I am doing the premiere review of Basketball Wives. So let's just get into it. So the first thing I wanted to say is that the intro I really liked. It was short and to the point. It's a new intro, so I like that. And so we start with Jackie in Malaysia doing some crazy yoga. Now there's two things you're going to always count on Jackie. Jackie is going to do something really weird for Malaysia to do, and she's going to talk about sex, and she conquered those things within the first 20 minutes of the episode. So they're doing this yoga and there's goats there, and I don't know why, but that was short-lived. Shawnee is trying to be a weed boss. She's going to a dispensary with her son Miles. She's working on generational wealth, and she wants to be a weed empress. So they were doing that. Tammy is doing her grind. She is busy and booked, and they showed her doing the Wild and Out segment. And of course, we all know about her Bonnet Chronicles, and she was being nominated for Social Media Award. And so that's funny. She's talking to Jennifer about getting back with the girls, and I always say, I did the live tweeting, they have come a long ways. Remember, Tammy was a little rough around the edges when she first came on the Basketball Wives, and Jennifer, being bougie, didn't know anything about food stamps, like the actual paper food stamps, because she didn't know about that life. And Tammy was very sensitive and thought that she was mocking her, but they're good friends and she loves her like a sister. So that was funny. Jennifer and Evelyn meet up. They're talking about her ex. Now Jen is talking about her ex, and I'm thinking this is what we're gonna do. Now maybe there's some gag order that they can't mention the name, but we all know, we watched it in the blogs, that Jennifer and Tim from the show Sweetie Pie on OWN, they were dating, and evidently it got really bad. So I guess this is going to be her storyline. So Evelyn's storyline right now is she's separated from her fiance, and she was going through this IVF, and she thought she was gonna be pregnant, and so that's no longer, although she's been banging French Montana, so that's happened. Take that back. My dog Milo, my puppy Milo, interrupting things. Go away. Anyway, so so she's banging French Montana. Who cares? But we'll talk more about the ex for Jennifer. So we cut back with Malaysia and Jackie. Like I said, within 20 minutes we're gonna talk about it, talking about her watching porn with Doug, and Malaysia's in the business. I think she does it just to make her cringe, but secretly I think every time she rolls that out, because we've seen this time and time again with Jackie and her obsession with Malaysia, that if one day she keeps bringing it up there and Malaysia says yes, she's gonna feel like she hit the lottery. Now, we know that Jackie had issues with her daughter, Takari. Takari wrote a book, and of course, her and Evelyn had a falling out about it because she feels like Evelyn inserted herself. So, of course, this is going to be Jackie's storyline about her daughter, Takari, and that she's loving her from a distance, and she's very upset about Evelyn. And of course, Evelyn and her were mudslinging anyway last season. So we're going to see how that goes out. But of course, Malaysia wants to be the peacemaker, and I don't know why, but that's her role. Please forgive my dogs in the background, but Malaysia's going to try to play peacemaker. So Jennifer goes to court. She got the bubble guts over this whole issue between her ex, trying to get a restraining order, and she gets it. It's granted. He has to stay 100 yards away from her. So she's relieved for the time being. We go to Malaysia, and Malaysia is now introducing some of her family, because Malaysia is bi-coastal. She has her family raising her children in Atlanta, and then she is she has her family in LA. So we get introduction to her cousin, and she has the one cousin who was married for 29 years, and now he has a new boo. He divorced his wife, and now he has a new boo. And then she has another cousin who is also married, and who's married because the other cousin is not married. They just booed up. And the other cousin, young couple, is married, and his wife is from New Orleans. So, you know, we're getting introduced to them, and ooh, they're messy, messy, messy. So we're gonna see how that plays out, because they're messy. So that was cute. Tammy and her boyfriend Reg are meeting up. You know, she's happy. They're talking about marriage. They both agree that their lives are better with each other in it. The age difference doesn't seem to be an issue, and right now they're not bringing up the babies because, you know, Tammy had a really hard time getting pregnant. She had a miscarriage, and that was really really testing their relationship, but they seem to be moving forward, and marriage is in the air. It was really cute. I like to see Tammy happy, because angry Tammy is not all that appealing. So Evelyn is now working on her revenge body, and she's doing that with Jennifer, and they're talking about dating, and Shawnee, who never works out, purposely got there late because she doesn't like to work out, and so they talk about Jackie, which is a bad idea. Two things you don't do. You don't talk about Tammy behind her back. That's a bad idea. And Jackie, she's crazy, so talking about her is not a good idea either. So Jackie and Shani, Shani's with the baby, and so there was a cute little shopping scene about going to the party. So her daughter Chantel, is going to be her +1, and this is really going to be the first time at the party seeing Evelyn, and she's not excited about it at all, but she's going to try to be good. And there's alcohol, so is it possible that she can be good? I don't know. So Malaysia's having a Mardi Gras theme for the party, and so Evelyn and Jen show up, Shani and Jackie show up, Shawnee's there, and you know, it all starts okay, but Chantel, Jackie's daughter, feels that they should talk it out. Now, of course, in reality show fashion, we need to talk about things that could possibly blow up in the public and at someone's party, okay? That's just the recipe that has to happen. And of course, it's the tension is thick. Neither one of them want to see each other, but Shani decides to go and greet Evelyn. Jackie is pissed about it. She talks to Evelyn. Evelyn is nice to her. I don't think Evelyn was gave full disclosure about the relationship between her and her mother, but you know, I don't know if I would either, because if the shoe was on the other foot, I think in her case she'd probably think that, you know, let's not get the other daughters involved, right? So Jackie's pissed. She wants to leave, and she's pissed with Shani because she feels that Shani's taking sides, and that Evelyn's inserting herself. I'm not sure how that can be when Shani approached Evelyn, but you know, you can't have a storyline keep going if there's resolution. So of course Jackie has to be pissed, and that's the way that has to go. Now Tammy and Jen and Shawnee meet up. Tammy's taking shots at Evelyn. I'm not quite sure, but again, are we gonna rehash this whole thing about the past with the ex-husband and all that? Because if it is, that is so old, tired, through, and delayed, and nobody wants to hear that. Let's have a new storyline. If all you're going to do is be upset about something that had happened like eons ago, like I don't even understand why Tammy should still be upset with Evelyn. If that's the case, I'm not sure, about your ex-husband when you have a new man and you're talking about moving forward in marriage. Like, that should be so long ago, it shouldn't even matter. In fact, we thought that they were done. But again, you got to have a storyline where you have to stay mad. You can't just have a good time. You got to be mad at somebody. So I don't know what that's all about, but that's what seems like it's going. Now, let's talk about Jackie real quick. Now, Jackie is looking good. She got this lipo sculpture. She feels like she's got her body back and all that stuff, and she did look good. Now, I'm just going to have a disclosure, and I looked it up. So, I'm 48 years old, and Jackie at the moment is 48. She's actually going to be 49 in July. Now, Jackie, if you told me that you was getting some hormone therapy and getting your levels right, I could get on that train with you because I understand. I mean, Jackie's wacky on her own, but when you add the hormones and what that can do to a person, I can get with that. So if you told me that you found a really good GYN and she got you on this hormone bioidentical therapy thing and it is getting you right and you feel clear, that I could get with you. But I'm not buying the liposculpture. I'm not saying you haven't gotten it done, but this is going to be short-lived if all you're saying is that you got the liposculpture, because you can be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I don't know. Did I leave anything out? I don't think I have. It wasn't a bad first episode. I'm trying to give you all everything without making it too long. Oh, at the end, dang it. At the end, and I'll end with this. So they were doing the setup for next week. Are they trying to say that Evelyn slept with Shaq? Because if they did, ooh, if she did, ooh, that is scandalous. All right, so my dogs are acting a fool. I hope you enjoyed this first premiere review. Tell me what you think. Put in the comments if I left anything out. Predict what you think is going to happen for the season, and so far so good. This wasn't a bad opening episode. It wasn't too crazy. It's setting us up for how we should expect the season to go. I'm telling you, Malaysia's family is messy boots. So let me know what you think. Take care of yourself and each other, and I will talk to you soon. Oh, and don't forget to live tweet with me next week. Bye.